Ah, rebels, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let me tell you, let me tell you. You've got an energy vampire who wants the tea on you for a hot $5 bag, okay? They want the tea on you like they want $5 bags to be back. And I'm like, what in the ecstasy, okay? Anyway, so they are asking, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. They trying to get to know all about you for a hot $5, for a hot 5 seconds, for a hot 5 minutes. They just want something, okay? They want something. This lady nails reminds me of candy corn, and we know that ain't nothing but pure sugar. It don't matter what color each strip is. It's all the same daggone thing. Each strip ain't even got its own flavor. Now I'm pretty sure if it's like a high quality one, maybe it does have flavor, but nah, honey. They just mm, straight up cavity stricken. Okay. Anyway, so what is the tea that they want to know? Me and you know, but let's just be a little braggadocious for a minute. So trust, and trust, and happiness. Now look at this. Isn't this a beautiful day? That is just a beautiful day. You got two swans and swans. They are mates for life. Mates for life. So someone, especially with Mr. Silver Fox, he could not wait to just pop out. Like he was the first one and he clapped so hard, like just flipped his just flipped over, okay? Someone is or has come into meet and greet with their counterpart. And counterpart does not have to mean person, but just something that's going to be with you, someone who's going to be with you long time, long time. And even if that's just that, it seems that the presence, the moment is temporary. That moment, that presence is going to carry on with you for a long time, long time. All right, here with spirit. Spirit is saying, "Hey, we got you. We you got you got your rock waller. Hey, y'all looking a lot like each other. You and spirit matching. Okay, like they say, animals tend to look like their owners, right? And this is what's happening here, like couples goals. What used to be couples goals, but to each their own. Whatever it is that you are doing, call on your team, your spirits, your guardians, your angels, your affirmations. Call on all that. You don't need an emergency. You don't need a cold red. Okay, you don't need a bloody blues. Call on them. Talk to, hey, like, hey, best friend. Even with the ladybugs here, hey, best friend. Okay, this is the $5 tea that the $5 bag. The spirit is allowing them to have. So even if there's cross watchers here, it is perfectly fine. Spirit said, go ahead and indulge. Go ahead and indulge a bit. Okay, stop right there. Okay, bats and okay, you can achieve great things. Fireworks. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're a bad bitch. You are fish nets and all on top of on top of the building, on top of that. What? Correction, I have been course correct. You ain't even on top of the building. You on top of the tower, right before it burns, right before it explodes. Like you just want to see what the view look like for they fall. That's some crazy stuff. And bats, they're like blind, but they hear with their echoes, how their echoes are projected back to Spirit, can you please help me get these images out into words? Oh, you know what, right? It's supposed to be one of those, in crowd jokes, right? So if there are, which I'm sure there are, cross watchers who are gonna eventually see this. I'm sure you don't see what's so funny, but anyway, it's like that late, you see it, psst, boom, the fireworks, and that's how the vampire, the energy vampires are gonna feel this power. They're gonna hit it, psst, and they're like, "What's that sound?" They don't know to move because you know what they say when you see animals run, you should go in the directions animals go. They hear, they ain't moving it, boom. Okay, but anyway, down to the T. Down to the T. It says, don't drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. Now, for me, this is very interesting because this silver fox. When I first got this deck, let me tell you, anytime I saw this silver fox, I wasn't ready for him. I was not ready for him. I looked at him. All I saw was, ooh, Batman, Batman, right? But me and him got a little familiar within these past couple readings that we've done, and he's popped out. He seemed very toxic. He seemed very, girl, he would knock you up out your boots on some grown man type stuff. All right. But then I looked at this card today and I'm getting to know him a little bit better, getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting to hope that you like me. Yeah. You know. All right. So I was looking at it, I was like, oh, let me look in a little bit deeper, right? Come in a little closer. You see that it says Emperor, mature, productive, timing, and that's all right here. And I've had this deck for, I would have to say, years now. Like, you got a little, dusty person, but anyway, I had this deck for years now, and I'm reading that, I'm like, oh, so I've been having problems with the Emperor. Like, I don't have a problem with any Emperor any other deck. However they come up, but this one, honey, and I'm even gonna say a little further. I think it might have been the fact that he reminded me of, I don't know if you ever seen Housewife of Atlanta. Was it Nene's ex? No, one of them. No, it was the model lady who got the daughter with the guy from Leon from Five Heartbeats. Love him. Yeah, it was her name started with a C. Anyway, she had the bald-headed ex, and I didn't like him, honey. I didn't like him before I knew that I shouldn't like him. But to each their own. He's just not for me. But the don't drink poison. Do not do things are bad for you. Excuse me. So what I'm saying is, like, the cup is half and half, right? It's half empty, half full. Some will say, whatever, who gives a damn, right? And then you got the hookah, right? You got the clock, and then you got Chester. Cat always right there. You just pouring the tea up on yourself. Now the tea on yourself is you have, which of course, the energy vampire, you have reevaluated something in the past that you felt was toxic. And not even toxic. You felt that it was scary. You didn't understand why it was scary. You didn't understand why you felt that it was toxic. You didn't understand why it was Batman. You didn't understand why it was any of those things. But yet and still, everything that was toxic and everything that was bad and everything that was disrespectful, you had no problem giving your time to. You had no problem accepting, as if you was rescuing a little bunny or a little kitty, right? And then you saw that little bunny, that little kitty that you thought that it was. You saw how toxic that mug was, because it came jumping out at you like, it went from Disney to horror. And the crazy thing about it, Disney is horror. Disney is horror. In my personal opinion, okay? I have a conflict with Disney like people got conflicts with Christ. Okay, I ain't got no conflict with Christ. I know about that, but anyway. So what this is showing us is that if you were the glass is half empty person, you're looking at the glass is half full. If you were a glass is half full person, you're looking at the glass like it's half empty. So therefore, regardless, you had work to do and you've been getting it done and you've been paying attention like, okay, well, 63, 18, 54, what the fuck does it matter? I got to keep on going. And obviously what was working for me, it wasn't working for me. It was just accompanying me. Like they say, your comfort will kill you. And what I stayed away from, let me not even test drive it. Let me, somebody has a hard time with understanding what there is to be understood about the word submission, I feel. And I'm talking about, whoever this reading is for. Yeah, you got a hard time with the ordeals of submission. You felt like it was enslavement. You felt like it was dethroning you. You felt like it was free for all. Somebody can throw rocks at your head whenever they wanted to, like this was bullies and dodgeball. No, but I feel that you're learning that no, submission is more so about you understanding when you are the teacher, when you are the student, when you are not the student, when you are the teacher, but just that bob and that ebb and flow of it all. And thank you, Mr. Silver Fox, for coming in and teaching me that lesson, because child can't give them all the tea now. Let them act like they got something up in their cup that they think that they know, and they know nothing. Okay, they know not what they know, and they know not what they don't know. So leave them be. Continue. Yeah. Anyway, because they ain't bothering nobody but themselves. Because ultimately, and the reason why I say they're not bothering anybody but themselves, when they're done gazing upon you, looking upon you, and everything that you got going on, they are going to turn around and realize how they have not been paying attention to themselves and what the heck they need to pay attention to. Paying attention to their deadlines, paying attention to their goings on, paying attention to the details and the fragments of the shit that they going to need to take care of, handle that business and clean up. So for $5, they can have this information. All right. So what else can we tell them for their $5? They $5 holla. Mm, mm, mm. That you doing some traveling, that you've been exploring, that you having long distance connections. I heard affairs, but I'm not hearing affairs as if, like somebody cheating on somebody and, like hiding and omitting. I'm hearing affairs like you got business. You got business to handle. You ain't got no time. Confirmation. You ain't confirmation. You ain't got time for the fuckery at all. And you at the point, if they want to look, motherfucker, let them look. We ain't got time to keep on running back to that damn barricade over there and say, hey, stand behind the barricade. Can't you read? No, like, let their ass stay over there. They ain't finna come no closer anyway because they're afraid to step into the dimension that you are in, that you are a part of. Okay? And they are horrified. They're horrified. So let them throw rocks. Guess what? They rocks not reaching no more. It's time for the groupies to grow up, huh? Okay. Gotta pat my hair on that one. Very soft and gentle. Okay. It's time for the groupies to grow up. Say it two-tone heifers. All right, look. What do the groupies want us to know? What do they want us to know? Because like, I'm your biggest fan. Face sells. Okay, I'm here making a promise to you. So why you wanna let this thing go? Making a promise that's the truth. Don't let nobody say it ain't so. Making a promise that I will never leave and everything will be alright. Promise these things to you. You just believe. I promise. Anyway, double bubble. Ooh, we double bubbling on the bottom decks. Let's check out your gain, honey, your fruitfulness. We've been on this fruitfulness. Look, we not about to get up off this, honey. We planting them trees, and even if somebody came around trying to grant us a forest fire, guess what? Our seeds will still be planted. We still will be handling the business that is ours and nurturing our situation. So. They all up in their head and their imagination. We knew that. That's all they can do is imagine what you got going on. And what is it that you have going on? Because they paid they $5 for the holla, so let the hit dog holler, okay? Anyway, so with your love, your trust, and your happiness, honey, you are definitely in a magical place. Did you think that you was gonna be there? Did you know? I'm just wondering. Leave it in the comments. Did you know? I don't know where you rise to, but you rose. You definitely on some shell out, and then I rise. All right. Spirit is loving that you are paying attention to the structure of your mountains and not defining yourself by every specific detail. The details are there, they are important, but it's the overall collaboration of the all, the everything, and just all coming together. Because we could put the details there, but without the outlining, without the layout, without the boundaries, there it is, without the boundaries that you have come to develop for yourself, how would you possibly know what the self-love is? So therefore, you know where you can free for all call. You know what your call is about. You know the urgency of your call. Every little thing is not as urgent as it once was for you. The chaos. You realize how limited edition that stuff was, even though while you were in that chaos, you felt like it was forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Yeah, Miss Jackson not about to get that call from you. No more. No more late night creeps. No more VIPs. No more dough. These energy vampires can't even kick it with you no more. No more shopping sprees. No more VIPs. Yeah, you can't. Honestly, I can't hit that note right now. All right. So you are very well supported, and your alliances, you are so taken care of. There's not much at all for you to worry about what's happening within their imagination, how they're seeing you, um, what their towers are all about, what is being unveiled to them about you. Just be you. You got this. You got you, babe. You got you, babe. Okay, and regardless of how they see you, what they want to see you as, what they need to imagine you as, just as so they can continue to live their lives. Just be you. Because just by being you, you finna cause them to have a whole bunch more questions, what's finna cause a whole bunch more towers. I'm seeing that they have an abundance of apartment complexities as their towers. Okay? It's their project under their hood. Wow. That was interesting. So, when's the wedding? When's the ceremony? What is this? What is going on? There's a promise. This promise feels to me more like a proposal. And either it's a proposal that you have taken or that you will be considering taking. There is a proposal here for growth. There's a proposal here for furthering yourself. There's a proposal of starting, even though you've done with the cycle, whoever these energy vampires are, even though you're done with that cycle, you are being proposed a new cycle of elevation. So it's like, hey, so would you like to live here on the 13th, on the ninth floor, or would you like to continue on and so you could make penthouse status? No, don't worry about, if there's enough penthouse in the world for everybody. No, concern yourself with you. What would you like to do? Would you like to see what's behind? You get to keep what's behind door number 1, door number 2, and then there's a door number 3. And you're still being told you keep everything else these lessons that you learned, these things that you've gathered, that you minimized yourself and your possessions down to of importance. And you got what's behind door number 3 as well. So what's your choice? Are you willing to put in more work? Are you willing to work for your earnings, to earn your keep, and not just waiting for someone to give you permission or have you as a +1? Would you like to be positioned up for a promotion to be able to invite plus ones. We trust your discernment. We trust you. Do you trust yourself to be trusted with more? Honey. Okay. All right. So then, what else for they $5 holla? For they $5 holla. Yeah. So the business that you have, yeah, you already know everything's not gonna be, all sweet and just about residuals, right? So these energy vampires definitely, within their imagination, when they see you compromising, they think that you in conflict. They think that you actually have problems like, ooh, look at the table shaking. Ooh, look, yeah, finally. And then they see you resolve the stuff so quickly. And then they may not even see you resolve it so quickly. Thanks for the question. What's happening is that they're seeing the outcome resolve itself. And you ain't dropped a freaking bead of sweat. No perspiration at all. No frustration, and your stuff is still going. I'm seeing them like, was it Dragon Ball Z? Whenever there was like a problem or like some stupid stuff was said, you'll see them saying like, and then, like they're freezing. It's almost like they just had an immediate stroke. That's how they are right now. They're wondering how the hell is it that this person keep on getting at all this stuff. So no matter what they throw at you, no matter what they see other people throw at you, no matter what they feel, should be able to break you down. You're not being broken down. You're not even being chipped at. You're not even being, smashed to smithereens. That was interesting. That was violent. That was aggressive. Why? Because you committed. You committed, like, getting away from them. Remember, this is bottom deck energy, okay? Getting away from them. It was like being caught in a room full of rubber bands. And you didn't give a damn. You like, I'm pushing away from y'all. I am growing the hell up. I am moving the fuck forward. I don't care how long I'm going to have to hold these rubber bands. I don't care if they make indentions in my hands. I don't care if it gives me catalysts, whatever it's called, the hard stuff in your hand. I don't care what comes from this. I am getting the fuck away from y'all. Like, immediately. Indubitably. I'm getting the hell away from y'all. I just ain't got time for it. So, what, Spirit, what more is it that, for they $5 holla? For they $5 holla for the Karmics. What more is it? Honey, I almost choked on air. I almost choked on air. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, for real? Okay. All right. They told me to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. And that's what I was told to do. Oh. And at the bottom, I was about to say G-Unit. Okay. Okay. So they feel like you got some 50 cents. Audacity. Because, honey, you finna put their ass back. Look, hermit. Okay. This is what they need to know. Your hermit mode, you are always protected. You are always guarded. You got a snake. You got a wolf dog. You got this little light of mine. Okay? You got it all. Brand new socks and drawers. And I'm balling every time I come talk to y'all. Or across y'all. Okay? I heard I ain't never scared. I don't give a fuck. And who would have known? I want to laugh so hard. But I'm trying to mellow myself down. Spirit said, fucking laugh if you want to. Anyway, so You've been out here handling business, and you see them. They standing right there next to you, and they and you see the guy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The spirit said, wrap this stuff up because it didn't just got stupid. I know. You see him looking like, do he see me? Do he see me? You looking like, I see you. So they're trying to mock what you're doing. They're trying to replicate what it is that you've been doing. They're trying to mirror everything that you're doing. What are they trying to mirror, right? They're trying to mirror your abundance. They're trying to mirror your garden. They're trying to mirror your aesthetics. They're trying to mirror your everything. Okay. If there was a mold machine, like if Play-Doh made a mold of you, they would buy it all and they would try to resell it on eBay. This is just so But look, it don't even matter because you already gone. The guy, you so far gone, they unloading your stuff into your new house, into your new space. You have been readjusted, reorganized, and you traveled very lightly. You didn't care about all the dusty stuff. You didn't have it. Notice. He's standing at least with one wine. He got at least one. You're not playing with them. Literally, yeah, with the king of wands. Like you said, I heard. What's the what is the Adele? There's a fire in my heart, reaching the fever. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hand and you played me. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I've been through. You see it crystal clear. You see it crystal clear. But you gave them a little, you acting, oh my damnness. You acting, you faking, like you said, oh, they want me to perform. Okay, let me stand here with these 5 of cups where they're back there like on some help me in shallow water. Let me act like I'm grieving. And then we're going to say and cut and sing. Because you got stuff to do. You ain't got time for this shit. And it's small and it's minor and it's petty and it's like, what the you ain't got time to be on some what the fuck is going on. You went through that phase already because you saw the stupid stuff. You heard the stupid stuff. You recognized the stupid stuff. And then you realized you were stupid for even giving time to the stupid stuff. So you left the stupid stuff alone. Right? Anyway, so how are they doing? They are now here all blinded. Trying to be like you are. Stunning is a habit. Get like me. Have you ever seen a Chevy with okay. But yeah, so they trying to go through what it is that you went through. Not even realizing they already there. But they're just trying to force it on themselves. But you gotta let things happen naturally. It's a slippery fish they dealing with. It's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time which they'll pick up one of those shells and listen to it. Maybe it'll tell them something more. And plain and simple, the thief has been caught. The thief has been caught. The thief is about it's being caught. They're being shown. So, energy vampires, I hope you had fun with that. I hope you use your imagination. Face ass. Anyway, rebels, as always, go take care of you. Go make it do what it do. And always, I love you much. Go rebels.